This is the fourth story in Thunda #1, and it's titled Gods of the Jungle. As the rocks and debris of the mountain pass to the lost lands crumble behind him, Thunda, Jungle King, turns his face east and southward to the outer world. With him go Fa and Saber, the mighty prehistoric tiger, into a world where a man's greed for power brings the jungle giant into the war of the gods of the jungle. As the earth quakes behind him, Thunda grasps Fa and leaps to the safety of the Congo jungle. We will make our home in these forests from now on. Wait! Listen! Far ahead of the trio, a canoe caravan glides through the waters of a crocodile-infested river. On the riverbank, "Here comes the canoes! Fire!" The staccato bark of rifles and the slither of Basuto war spears break the jungle stillness. Bullets, spears, and arrows do their deadly work. For several moments the water swirls red and bloody as Basuto warriors reach for their canoes. Through the vaults of the jungle, Thunda, the mighty, flies like a frightened bird. Man sticks that talk with a loud noise. Remain here, Fa. Come on, Saber. Soon after, white men like myself being attacked in canoes. I don't like those odds, Saber. Man and beast attack with the fury of perfect fighting machines. Get them, Saber! Back to your kennels, jungle dogs. You face Thunda, mighty fighter. Terrified at the sight of the powerfully muscled jungle giant, the Basutos turn with fright, foam on their lips. Get back there, you fools! It's only one man, and he hasn't got a gun. Perhaps it is better we go too. Don't know you, old boy, but I'm mighty grateful. Saved the uranium equipment from being captured. Need the uranium from the cargo mines for those jolly atom bombs, you know. Commies want it too. Sent a couple of Russian scientists. Atom bombs? Russians? I have heard those words somewhere before, in some other life. But they mean nothing to me now. You men are safe. Come, Saber. And so after their first brush with civilization, Thunda, Fa, and Saber wander deeper into the African jungle world. We will make our home here, Fa. It is a good world, full of life and adventure. Behind them, if we don't do something soon, we will be recalled to Moscow. Please, Ivan, do not talk like that. You know what happens to those who fail in their tests. Please, put those secret orders away. We shall not fail, Joseph, because I, Ivan Polonov, have a brilliant idea. The natives talked of a jungle god called Thunda. They fear him. Well, we'll give them a jungle god that they will fear and obey. I see what you mean, Ivan. Clever. Very clever. Thereafter, the hills and forests throb with the steady beat of rhinoceros hide drums. They tell of a grotesque thing with a scaly face. Into the hill villages of the warlike Kisemba comes the masked horror. To the waterways of the river country, to the grassy belt of the interior. And where the jungle god walks, native fighting men heft their war spears and march. While the Russians rub their hands and chuckle in glee. You were a good jungle god, Joseph. So, we have obeyed our orders. We have the jungle tribe. We are ready to strike. In the local government office of the Belgian Congo, worried officials ponder reports from the deep forests. Another insurrection. The Bahalas are up to join the Basutos and Kusambas. I don't like it. It gives those Russian scientists a chance to complain to Moscow. Then Russia will be allowed to bring in an army to protect her scientists. The same old pattern. When she has enough soldiers here, she will take over the country and control the Congo uranium mines. In the jungle depths. This is a good land, Fa. The water is sweet and cold. The food is good. We'll live here. War drums again. Those drums speak of war. Death is creeping through the jungle. Saber, come on. Native tribesmen, armed and ready for war. Somewhat later, as the jungle chief watches intently, Busoto, Hali, and Kasamba and Bahali warriors race forward to attack the Congo uranium mines. Thunda say to kill, death to all who take the white metal from the ground. A ragged volley of rifle fire tries to break the shield wall and fails. Thunda say, kill, kill, kill. Thunda, but I am Thunda. Thunda, the mighty, king of the jungle world. Come on, Saber. I am Thunda. I am the jungle king. Mahaba Ali, the father of all tigers. This man speaks truth. He is a jungle god. In petrified fear and terror, the natives stand for one moment against Thunda and Saber, and then, screaming, they flee in fear. He fights with the father of tigers. No man can harm him. He has the strength of 10 strong warriors. Come along, Van Dyke. This is our chance to catch those Russians with the goods. The tribesmen are running and the Russians will run soon too. Ivan Pavlovich and Joseph Dresdovich are already preparing for flight. We've failed, but we must lose these secret papers without leaving any trace. We'll put them in this jar and throw them in the river. Somewhat later. You see, gentlemen, you have made your search and found nothing. It's true we found no proof, but is this the proof you need? Our secret papers. Our orders from Moscow, but I threw them in the river in the jar. The jar floated on top of the water. I saw it and opened it, and brought it here, for I have seen this jar before among the effects of these men. A stupid thing to do, just as stupid as your coming here and trying to take over. But you would have succeeded in that too, were it not for Thunda. Now come along, we're off to jail. And so Thunda, jungle chieftain, bathes into his beloved forest to live the simple life he loves, surrounded by deadly animals and human killers. Don't miss the thrilling jungle deeds of this mightiest of adventures in every issue of Thunda, King of the Congo.